What's up, gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. If you are new here, welcome to the channel. In this video, we are going to talk about the best areas to stay in Guadalajara because I always get asked that question. But before we do that, make sure to smash the like button. Costs you nothing, means the world to me. Really helps me out with the algorithm. And I would truly appreciate if you could do that for me. Wow, the sun is blazing in my eyeballs right now. Oh well. So, with all that good stuff out of the way, we are presently in the #1 area for first-time visitors, in my humble opinion. And hopefully you can still hear me because there is music. Actually, we're going to cross so that I do not get demonetized here. But we're presently in Colonia Americana. Gracias. Which is where I used to live. And I would say this is the best area for first-time visitors because it's probably one of the more walkable locations. In addition to that, it has decent nightlife. I mean, most of the bars and clubs are going to be around here. And decent food options. And it is relatively safe. And I can't say the walkability in all of Guadalajara is nearly as good as this particular area. And this used to be known as like the fancy area before they had places like Providencia and Andaris and what may have you. So what would you say? Do you agree with what I said? Do you feel safe?
Yes, I do.
Is it walkable?
Yes.
Okay. Like I said, probably the best option. Now, also, if you're interested in dating, most of your dates probably going to be in this area. Just like our first date was in this area. Okay. So, with that out of the way, the next best option, probably going to be a place like Providencia, which is the area around Midtown Jalisco. And the reason I say that is because it's not as heavy on the nightlife, bars, clubs, and nightlife kind of stuff. So if that's not important to you, that's probably a better option. But it has probably better food options, and it is nicer, in my opinion, than Colonia Americana. Pardon me. It's newer, and it's just a little bit ritzier. And it's close to a place called Bosque Colomos. Probably didn't say that. Bosque Colomos, which is a little bit more green than the vast majority of Guadalajara. I mean, you can see, maybe, I don't know how to work the new camera, so this is gonna be oh, there we go. It's a little green. Not super green, though. Would you agree with what I just said about Providencia? Good night, or not the best nightlife. Good restaurants. Decently walkable, and probably nicer. Yeah.
A lot of Italian restaurants.
Yeah. And there's a really nice theater as well in Midtown Jalisco, if that interests you. So if you're a little bit ritzier, shall I say, that area is probably better for you. And then Andaris, another great area to stay. We're waiting for cars. Hey, Andrea is not in the video. What's going on? They don't want to look at my ugly mug. Jeez. Aren't I paying you to be in this video, Andrea? Come on. No, I'm not paying her. It's a joke because all the other guys pay the girls. Like, because they're professionals, if you catch my drift. Like Sugar Daddy and women you can pay for in exchange for services? Yeah, okay. Anyway, with all that aside, that tangent aside, Andaris. So Andaris, it's walkable, but it's a small area. And so you're really limited. Probably the best food options, though. And it's extremely safe. All these places are extremely safe, in my humble opinion. And probably not as great for nightlife, but there are some nightlife options. But it's mainly going to be like clubs and higher end restaurants for the most part. So, would you agree with that? Is there any other place you would add to this list?
I think you're good.
You think I'm good? Okay.
I think you're right.
All right. And then a couple other places that I would maybe look into are going to be like Chapelita and maybe Arcos Vallarta, which are pretty close to Colonia Americana, right? Yeah. And then I think that's about it. And this is the place we were talking about. Here, let's flip the camera around. Oh, buddy, look at that action. Ooh. All right. So this is Chapultepec Avenue, where, you know, a lot of the nightlife is happening. You can see one club right there, Rakata. Pretty decent place. A lot of reggae. They got some specials. And so we'll just show you some of the vibes around Americana because, like I said, probably going to be the best area for first-time visitors. And here's music again. On Sundays, they close this down for like bikes and people skateboarding and rollerblading and stuff like that. And also, in middle of the avenue, you can see like stores. Well, not stores, carts, whatever. They're like tianguis. They turn into little shops at nighttime. So you can get little handicrafts and other goods. Yeah, also let me know how the audio is and let me know how the video is because, like I said, this is a new camera. So trying to get a feel for the new camera and how it looks. Do you guys like it? Obviously, when I watch this back, I'll be able to tell, but I would love your opinion and your input. And with all that said, maybe we'll just flip the camera around one more time so they can get another view of Americana. This is going away from Chapultepec. So Chapultepec's all the nightlife. This is just going to be some closer to, like, I don't know what it would be, the neighborhoods. Because if you stay on Chapultepec, it's probably going to be pretty noisy. So keep that in mind. And yeah, as you can see, super walkable, super safe, not worried about anyone stealing my camera. And, you know, we got the Bonitas Muchachas, which is más importante que todo. The most important thing in the world. Yeah, Josh. She's gonna get mad at me. She just better hope that there's no other Bonita Muchachas or else they'll become the star of the show And then you guys might see her beat me up on camera. All right. Well, I think that's good enough. Actually, we're going to show you guys one more thing, and then we will wrap this video up. Okay? So, let me know what is most important to you guys. Like, the places that I talked about, I should be very clear. Not going to be the cheapest areas to stay. But if you have American dollars, it really shouldn't be a problem. The most affordable, aka cheapest, is probably going to be like Centro, right? But personally, I would not stay in Centro. Because that's where shenanigans are more liable to happen. Do you agree with that? Centro is where the shenanigans are?
What's that?
That's where the questionable activity goes down. Yeah, okay. So here's one thing I wanted to show you guys briefly. Oh, of course, the bus is coming, so we're gonna have to wait it out. And then, here's my favorite thing about Mexico. It's a red light, and watch this car. Just gonna blow through it. Not a care in the world. Just, I have an opportunity, I'm taking it. So this is what I wanted to show you guys. They have like a farmer's market here. And this burger place is called Trips Burgers. And it's probably the closest thing to In-N-Out. I'm not an In-N-Out fan, but yeah. So check this out. Just a little glimpse of Colonia Americana. And there's a lot of good brunch restaurants around here as well, just so you guys are aware. All right, so now we will wrap up this video. Once again, let's switch the camera around. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. How's this camera? How does it look? How's the sound? Give me your feedback. And I will see you guys next time. And as always, you know what it is. Thank you for watching. Peace. Much love.